Hi, so my name is Sherry, and this is my introduction using the Robert Dilts neurological levels. So, my environment, where will you find me? Well, I mostly work from home, but I do a lot of my work in the city as well. Um, you'll also find me doing some coaching work out walking in nature, and I run a lot of corporate workshops, lunch and learns, women's networks, things like that. So that's where you'll mostly find me, in my house in sort of southeast London. And I've just moved my desk back into my kind of office space. Just did that over the weekend, so it's still a little bit cluttered at the moment because we're doing some work on the house. And who you'll find me with, so at the weekends and in the evenings, I've got two teenage daughters and I live with my husband. I sometimes have dogs staying with me because I do dog sitting. So I have, when I used to record a weekly podcast, I would have these doggy tiptoeing across the, well, not tiptoeing, but the pitter patter going across the laminate floor. I'm now back in my office space, so it's carpeted in there, so hopefully you won't hear them quite so often when I'm recording. But we haven't got any dogs staying with us at the moment. And then when I'm in the city or when I'm out walking, I'll be walking with clients, or working with women's groups. I also do quite a lot of work as a volunteer as a breastfeeding counsellor, so quite often I'll be doing my counselling work in other people's homes. So that's my environment, where you'll find me, and who I'm with. So behaviours, what do I do? How do I spend my time? So as a coach, obviously I spend a lot of time coaching, but there's an awful lot more that goes into being a coach, isn't there? And we all know that. So I spend some time doing CPD. I obviously spend quite a bit of time doing marketing. I spend quite a lot of time helping people over the phone. So a lot of my one-to-one coaching work is done over the phone. Outside of coaching, I spend my time outdoors in nature, do a lot of walking, and when we've got dogs, obviously I'm taking the dogs out. But I do a lot of hiking. I did a marathon hike last year, and I'm running London Marathon this year. So a lot of my outside behaviours is to do with walking, running. I go to Rockwire once a week. Um, so yeah, so that's my behaviours, what I do and how I spend my time. Capability, the skills that I have that enable me to do what I do. Well, I've been running my coaching practice for 8 years. I've always been the person that everybody at work was encouraged to go and talk to sort out issues and problems and troubles. I'm a very good listener. I've worked in technology nearly all my working, well, all my working life, actually. I shouldn't say nearly all my working life. And so that means that I'm able to use technology really easily. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of my coaching work focuses on how to use LinkedIn for your career. So my specialist area is as a career and confidence coach, and I specialize in working with ambitious women in technology because that's my background. And then the other skills, the listening skills, clearly being a coach, the huge part of that is having those listening skills, having that empathy, being able to create and hold the space for others. So those are the kind of the key skills that I have that enable me to be really good at what I do. Beliefs and values. What do I believe? I believe that every woman has the right to expect equality in the workplace, that every woman has the right to have a good career and have that career flex around her family life if that's what she wants. I also believe that for some women, they don't want to go back to work. They don't want to hold down a career and bring up their family. And so I believe that every woman deserves to have the right to decide for herself. My other kind of core values, if you like, that allow me to be really good at what I do as a coach is integrity. I'm very much about integrity and professionalism in my approach. Equality and justice are like really core values for me because I believe that everybody has the right to to decide what they want to do and to be given the support that will allow them to do what they want to do. And I don't believe we always have that in the workplace right now. And then my other kind of core value is about being authentic. So authenticity, so being me, and being the me that you see on screen is the me that you meet in real life. So when I run networking dinners, and I had my last one last week, and it was such a lovely feedback from me from a woman that I'd known online for a long time. And she said when she met me, she said, "Oh, I love your online brand, and you're just the same in person." And so that to me was really important and a really powerful feedback for me. So that's what's important to me about my beliefs and my values. Identity. I'm a coach. I'm very good at technology. I'm a breastfeeding counsellor. I'm a trustee of NCT. I'm also president of NCT. I was elected last year. I'm a wife. I'm a mother of 2 teenagers. I'm a good baker. I'm a cyclist. I'm a runner. I'm a hiker, and yeah, I do a lot for my local community. I'm a local run leader, so I'm a runner myself, and I'm a member of a running club, and I help beginners go from 0 to 5k. So I'm a run leader or coach as well. So beyond identity, my mission. So my mission is I want all women to know and to have the confidence and the clarity to get that dream job that gives them the work and family balance that they want and need. My purpose is to be able to show women, to give them the clarity and the confidence that they need to do that. My bigger picture is that the world will have absolute equality, and that men and women will rule the world equally. I believe that men and women, we have different skills and different preferences. And for me, it's not that, one is right and one is wrong. So, for example, women tend to have different ways or different preferences in how they behave, how they act, and what they say, and how they communicate, different to men. And it's not that one is different and one is wrong and one is right. It's just we're just different, and I think it's about acceptance of that difference and acceptance of that. And so that's my kind of part of my bigger picture, is that we have a world where we all accept each other, and we accept us for who we are and what we are, and that we don't argue about it, and that we just get on and let the best person do the job. So that's me, Sherry Bevan, and thank you for this introduction opportunity, Pam.